Happy New Year, humans. Keith the Human, Bowling Green, Kentucky. How's everybody feeling today? It is January 22nd, 2025. We crossed that threshold, y'all. Here we go. It's a new year. I know a lot of people looking on in dread, a lot of worry, anxiety. Y'all gotta stop that. Things are gonna be what they're gonna be. The thing to do is to figure out, well, how am I gonna react to this? Is there anything I can do about this? And develop a plan of action and do something. Worry does nothing, y'all. Nothing. Matter of fact, worry is detrimental to your health, your mental health, and your physical health. Worry is the least productive thing a human being could ever do on this planet. It's the thief of all things good. All your joy and happiness is stolen on a useless emotion. What if? That's what worry is. What if? What if you're just destroying yourself because you're worrying so much? I try to stay positive about things, and hey, we'll see how we're going to handle this when and if it happens. And that's the thing, if it happens. You'll find most of the time the things that you worry about don't even happen, you know? And even the things that you did worry about that did happen, your worry didn't fucking do nothing to help the situation. It didn't do nothing to change the outcome. It just added more angst to the situation to begin with. That's all worry is. It always got to me, these people in church that are supposed to be putting their faith in God and reading the Bible. The Bible says over and over and over and over and over not to worry. Put your trust in me. Put your faith in me. Don't worry. So I do that. I'm not a religious guy, but I look at God in a way bigger scope than religion does. I look at God as everything. We're God. The sky is God. The trees are God. Everything around us is God. The universe, call it that, if it's what your thing is. But I try to stay positive and do positive things, and everything else is going to sort itself out. Hills and valleys, y'all. It is what it is. We're in a valley right now, but worrying ain't going to do nothing but dig a hole. That's what worry does. So you're already here. And then you're down here from worrying when you should be up here. So, and it just sparked me. I used to worry about everything. Hell, I've got acid reflux from worrying really bad when I was a kid, and just fucked up my entire system. I was a real sensitive kid and didn't like confrontation and arguing, and I had parents that argued all the time, and I had teachers at school that were mean, and I was a mess emotionally growing up as a kid. And it does affect your physical health. And I spent a lot of my life worrying about shit and fretting shit. And it fucked me up. Caused a lot of the alcohol and drug behaviors, my worrying. Fucked up, you don't worry about nothing. Yeah, you do, but you don't for a little while. And then your endorphin dump. The next day you feel even worse, and it's just an endless cycle of that shit. Oh, I've been completely off alcohol for 30 days, or 31 days today. So I got a little leg up on the New Year's resolution shit, which I don't make any resolutions. It's just why? So I just try to, work on myself and not make a big production about it. I didn't say a word to nobody until I hit 30 days. And I thought, well, I'm going to brag on myself. It's not that hard, really. I've spent 40 years of my life drinking. I think I just reached my limit. I always quit drinking? I don't know. But for now, it's what I want to do. There's things I want to do that it's getting in the way of. It's getting in the way of my music. Alcohol's a good a creative source for me, but when you cross over a line and you get to where you've drank so much you can't really function normally and you can't do your best, then it's a hindrance. Good creative tool though. But as far as getting everything tight, nah, alcohol's not. But I need to lose some weight. That's one of my things this year. I am going to lose some weight this year. I've got a gym not far from where I'm sitting right now, and I can access anytime I want. And yeah, it's time to get healthy again. 2025 is going to be some crazy shit going on, and it ain't going to get no better crawling in a bottle. Because you're just going to keep crawling further and further into it. So I'm going to try to go the opposite direction and work on myself and try to strengthen myself physically and mentally. I'm going to try to cut a lot of my foods out of my diet that I don't need. Start eating food again. That's my diet. I'm just going to go eat real food. No more processed shit and sugar-laden garbage. Eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. And don't know how to eat right. It's just doing it. So without the added alcohol, the alcohol really makes you want to eat shitty. You don't really want to eat really good food when you're drinking alcohol. It's not as appealing. Which I just burn on that shit, man. I just got to where I couldn't even stomach anything anymore. I drink beer mostly IPAs, because I love the high octane, flavorful beers. I can't taste for shit anyway because I got bad sinuses. So powerful stuff like that's good for me. Then I hit a little bourbon every once in a while, just very little. I'll buy a pint, last me 2-3 weeks. I just sip on it, like knock the bottom of it like I used to. And then some red wine every once in a while. But I got to where I didn't care about it no more. Of course, my go-to Natty Lights too. That's my cheap beer, work around the house beer. But I was drinking every day, and it just got to where I didn't even want to drink every day. It was just something I did, and so I just quit. The last day I drank anything, I had like 3 pints of Natty Light. And I had probably this much of a big bottle of wine. And I sat at my kitchen table and drank every bit of that on a Sunday afternoon and just cried. Because it wasn't doing anything for me. I was just pouring it into myself and it wasn't doing anything. So, after that day I threw the bottle in the fire pit and threw the cans in the recycle bin, and I ain't had a drop since. Hasn't really affected me. I sleep better, I think. Not snore as much. But everything has its seasons, and I'm tired. It's time for me to move on to another season. Still smoking weed, but I'm cut way back on that too. That'll be the next thing. Maybe. Sober ain't all it's cracked up to be. Not all the time anyway. But yeah, I'm going to try to tackle this year with a new head on my shoulders. And just see what happens, And I know a lot of y'all out there are not in a good way, but get your chins up, y'all. It's a new year. We got look at it like a challenge, because it's going to be challenging. And how you going to fare? You gonna crawl up in a ball and suck your thumb, or you gonna stand up and fight? I'm gonna say fight, I don't mean physically fight, but do all you can. Do all you can to help your fellow man. Which is why I've got this channel in the first place, y'all. I'm not even trying to make no money off this or any of that. I've got things to say, and I want to see if anybody wants to hear them. And I made this video today. I wasn't even going to talk about worrying, but it's a big issue right now, and we need to address it. And look, if anything I've said, if you've made it this far, if anything I've said has touched you or made you think or anything, just drop me a like down there in the comments section. Throw me a comment. I'd like to hear from you guys, for real. I love conversation. And I will get back to every one of you if you drop me a line. But liking the video helps the video move along. Hit a different algorithm, so more people see it, the more likes it gets. If you don't hit the like button, a lot of these posts will just die. And share it. Please share. I mean, if anything I've said has helped you or made you think or whatever, just please share the videos. I'm trying to build the channel, and I need your help. So we all need to help each other this year, big time. There'll be a lot going on. Anyway, love you guys, and keep fighting the good fight. Peace.